Hello, welcome today again to Grammar Masterclass lesson today. As requested, I am teaching grammar specifically for CBE grade 9. There are teachers that may lack notes or proper notes for teaching grammar. So this is the first lesson, Grammar Masterclass. I'll be sharing you my notes that I usually use in my class, and you can also add to yours, or you can use them in your classes so that you can better your understanding. So I'm going to teach grade 9 part, grade 9 syllabus. You're going to check. So as you're watching, remember to subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell, because I'm planning to teach several grammar lessons by the end of this year, so that every teacher around the country in Kenya can learn this. And if you are not in Kenya and you're in countries, in different countries all over the world, you can also add your vocabulary stock and also learn. Yeah, so keep locked. I'm going to share with you this today. Yes, so today we are going to learn about nouns. Nouns have been learned from lower classes up to this level, so it's just a unique way of teaching the nouns. So we have nouns from grade 7, grade 8, grade 9, and even up to higher advanced learning. So today in grade 9, nouns are going to be taught just noun formation, how nouns can be formed from verbs and even adjectives. Keep locked so that you can learn. Thank you very much. So as you can see, nouns can be formed. Nouns can be formed from a verb, adjective, or another noun. This spelling of another is not so much good. It's supposed to be this is or another here. So a noun can be formed from a verb, an adjective, or another noun. Examples: we shall use suffixes, where suffixes are usually added to root words to form words. So that is when talking about word formation. So we're going to see here, we're going to study here this topic. This is one of the topics in grade 9, so teachers can use this particular part to give notes. So we started with different suffixes that can be used. I started with suffix ment. I employ plus ment becomes employment. Advertise plus ment becomes advertisement. Achieve plus ment becomes achievement. Agree plus ment becomes agreement. Enjoy plus ment becomes enjoyment. Pay plus ment becomes payment. Punish plus ment becomes punishment. Establish plus ment becomes establishment. Judge plus ment becomes judgment. On to our next. Suffix all. Approve plus all becomes approval. Arrive plus all becomes arrival. Deny plus all becomes denial. Remove plus all becomes removal. Withdraw plus all becomes withdrawal. Rehearse plus all becomes rehearsal. Revive plus all becomes revival. Refer plus all becomes referral. So you can see this formation will help students to understand the correct spelling of these words. And also these words, if you look at them, all of them are verbs. So we have used verbs to form the nouns here using the suffix all. We move to the suffix ure. Suffix ure. Depart plus ure becomes departure. Proceed plus ure becomes procedure. Fail plus ure becomes failure. Expose plus ure becomes exposure. So this is S here. This is S here. This is S. Press plus ure becomes pressure. Sign plus ure becomes signature. Close plus ure becomes closure. So this one, a student wrote S. S is normally written correctly like this. So close, so it is close. So you can see it is close. For example, it is close plus year. Like that, you get closure. get closure. Get closure. So close is the root word or is the verb. Your is the suffix that is added to this word. Then we get the noun closure. So you can see how it is formed. That we just add a suffix. And then move to suffix t. Suffix t. So complain plus t becomes complaint. Give plus t becomes gift. This is I. So give. Can see. Give plus t becomes gift. Becomes gift. So that is how it is added. Then drive plus t becomes drift. And then move to the next. Draw plus t becomes draft. Fly plus t becomes flight. Weigh plus t becomes weight. See plus t becomes sight. High plus t becomes height. Think plus t becomes thought. Yeah, very good. Then we move next to the suffix ens. Guide plus ens becomes guidance. Important plus ens becomes importance. Attend plus ens becomes attendance. Resist plus ens becomes resistance. And then appear plus ens becomes appearance. Rely plus ens becomes reliance. This is letter E. And then you move very fast to th, suffix th. Grow plus th, h becomes growth. Strong plus th becomes strength. So this is not supposed to be written. It's supposed to be strength. Long plus th becomes length. Deep plus th becomes depth. Well plus th becomes wealth, because a wealthy person is a well-to-do person. Breathe plus that becomes breath. True plus th becomes truth. Warm plus that one becomes warmth. And then we move to the suffix ens. You can see depend plus ens becomes dependence. Patient plus ens becomes patience. Confident plus ens becomes confidence. Exist plus ens becomes existence. So this learner has a problem with S. So you can correct that. This is S, letter S. Okay. Different plus ens becomes difference. Obedient plus ens becomes obedience. Resilient plus ens becomes resilience. And then we move to number 8. Suffix shown. Suffix shown. So you can see this S shown. This S has a problem here. Decide plus shown becomes decision. Extend plus shown becomes extension. So you can check and see. Extend plus shown becomes extension. Invade plus shown becomes invasion. Confuse plus shown becomes confusion. Admit plus that one becomes admission. So you can check how it is dropped. You can check how it is the spelling is. So for example here, if you look at this word admit, the spelling here is wrong. So it's supposed to be like this. It's supposed to be admit plus shown. So we're going to drop this T, then we're going to double S, so it's going to be admission. So this one, the spelling is wrong. The spelling is wrong, so you should be very careful so that you don't transfer that spelling to your students. Alright. Expand plus shun becomes expansion. Collide. Now collide plus shun becomes collision. Provide plus shun becomes provision. Yes, and then we move to shun again with T now. So create plus shun becomes creation. Celebrate plus shun becomes celebration. Educate plus shun becomes education. Migrate plus shun becomes migration. Translate plus shun becomes translation. Connect plus shun becomes connection. Invent plus shun becomes invention. So this invent is not visible. It's not really visible here. So invent plus shun becomes invention. So it is like this. It would be like this. Invent plus shun becomes now invention. Becomes invention. So invent is a verb plus shun, which is a suffix, then becomes invention. So if you look at suffixes, it's commonly added at the end of a root word. A prefix now is different, will be added at the beginning of that. And then invite, invitation. This is T. This person has a problem in letters. This is letter T. So letter T. So invite to form a noun becomes invitation. Complete plus shun becomes completion. Protect plus shun becomes protection. So on to the next. Suffix age. So going to add age to the word. So marry plus age becomes marriage. Waste plus age becomes wastage. Veil, this is supposed to be veil. 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 Veil plus age becomes village. Bag plus age becomes baggage. So note on the spelling change. This is one G, but when you add age becomes double G. Store plus age becomes storage. Dam plus age becomes damage. So don't write damage. Inherit, this is R. This is R. Inherit plus age becomes heritage. Pack plus age becomes package. Mile plus age. Mile plus age becomes millage. Post plus age becomes postage. This is letter S. Suffix Y. So all of these ones, I think this is inquire is a verb, recover is a verb, crawl is an adjective, pour is an adjective, victor, I think victor is also a noun. Brave is an adjective, anxious is also an adjective. Inquire plus Y becomes inquiry. Recover plus Y becomes recovery. Cruel plus Y becomes cruelty. Poor plus Y becomes poverty. Victor plus Y becomes victory. Brave plus Y becomes bravery. Anxious plus suffix Y becomes anxiety. So you can check at the questions I gave my students. You can also give yours to taste on that particular concept. Here, change the word in brackets to a noun that fits the sentence. So when a student does this particular test, you're able to see whether the student understands the word and can also change it into the word or the noun that fits this gap. So he emerged dash in the football match. The spelling here of football is wrong. It's supposed to be double L. He emerged dash in the football match. Full stop. We always remind your students to, when filling gaps, the sentence must end with a full stop, and the words here, you cannot write a capital letter in the middle of a sentence. So he emerged dash in the football match. The word is victory. So as you can see, she got it right. She wrote victorious. So she emerged victorious. Okay. Right. She's a victorious person because she emerged victorious. I admire her dash. The word is precise. So when you form noun, it becomes precision. She has a strong belief in herself. So the word is believe. To believe is a verb. So we change it into a noun. It becomes a strong belief, right? Their dash made everyone happy, friendly. So of course, if we change this to a noun, it becomes their friendship made everyone happy. Lastly, their dash was delayed. The word is rehearse. So when we add a suffix "al", it becomes their rehearsal was delayed. So that is how you can test. You can add these as questions to your students, or if you're a student, you can use these ones to become more sharp in this particular aspect. You can also add your questions. Thank you. We have come at the end of the lesson. I hope it has been very, very helpful in you. Remember to comment and tell me if it has been helpful or what you can add to those words that I've given you. Thank you for watching. Nyabohanse teacher. Keep locked. Anticipate for the next lesson. Thank you for watching. Keep locked. One love.